Okay, welcome to episode 5 of Male Vocals. At least I think it's episode 5. Um, this one, going through my collection here, I'm kind of just going through it. I first started out doing some whack-a-mole and things like that, but I think I appreciate to see everything. I want to see all of it. When I see someone's collection, and when they pull out ones that they pulled out before and they pull out again, I feel like, hey, I've seen that one. I've heard you talk about that one. You know, so I'm hoping I don't go over these things too much. But let's go ahead and just continue going with episode 5. Starts with male vocals. Paul Robeson. Paul Robeson. He was a saloon singer, but he also is a civil rights activist, and it was another one that my dad liked to sing. He liked to sing "Old Man River," and another one that he liked a lot was Joe Hill. Joe Hill, and that was one of those kind of a protest song, and tells a story, about Joe Hill. Um, so yeah, a fine artist. I only have one record by him, at least that I know of, in my collection here, but a fine artist. So next up, next up is Sinatra. Sinatra, I have a few. Okay, so this might be a little bit of a long episode. So let's just start digging in. Here's recorded in stereo and duophonics Sinatra, The Great Years. So that's kind of an overall collection, stereophonic, duophonic, decaduophonic. I don't know if they. I remember they had like Google Phonic was a joke in some comedian bit, back in the 70s, but. They always try to make it bigger, more expansive, and I guess some of it. I mean, I've got some quadraphonic records and stuff, but I'm not sure what a duophonic just sounds like two speakers. But this goes from 53 through 1960, a lot of the great hits. So a nice compendium of Frank Sinatra's golden material. Here one's called No One Cares. I didn't care. It wasn't. This one I don't believe was particularly great. It does have I Can't Get Started. Now I'm trying to think. I'll Never Smile Again. Well, this might not be that bad. Sings ballads in a lonely mood. That might be why maybe I have a little negative connotation. Downer songs, right? Now I've been drinking in the bar for a while, and okay, well here's some sadness. But he's telling you right off the bat that's what it's about. It's another nice collection of Sinatra's Sinatra. Newly recorded Nelson Riddle. Nelson Riddle also later on did the one with Linda Ronstadt, doing all those classics. This one has I've Got You Under My Skin, In the Wee Small Hours, The Second Time Around, Nancy, Witchcraft, Young at Heart, All the Way, How Little We Know, Pocket Full of Miracles, Oh What It Seems to Be, Call Me Responsible, Put Your Dreams Away. I know this is one I always enjoy playing whenever I decide to pull out some Sinatra. Tell Her You Love Her, Frank Sinatra, a couple of years. He's got his signature little hat on there. Nelson Riddle again, probably another nice strong one. There's not a lot. I mean, there are some weaker Frank Sinatra records, definitely in the later '70s. But My Way, that's probably a good one too. But that's I think probably still in the '60s. The concert Sinatra, I always love him with a big band. This one has Bewitched. This Nearly Was Mine, Old Man River, Never Walk Alone. Another one that my dad liked a lot. I like to sing a lot. Sinatra, A Man and His Music. So this goes over a number of years as well. It's it's hard not to pick one up. When you come across a good Sinatra collection, it's like, well, might be something I missed. The Voice. This is a more earlier one. This is on Columbia Records. Still excellent. I mean, and here he is with Count Basie. I always enjoy him with Count Basie. This is arranged and conducted by Quincy Jones, so it's all solid hitters. Yeah, and then here's another one, Sinatra Swinging Sessions, right? Just great production, great everything, great big band. If you want me to pull out a favorite, I hope it's in here. I don't know if we're gonna come to it, but Sinatra at the Sands, that would be my particular favorite. I mean, he's got Bad Jokes in there. It's a live recording, Count Basie. That's a real solid one. Frank Sinatra, My One and Only Love. I don't remember this one particularly, but also Nelson Riddle, so it's probably very good as well. Point of No Return. Where Are You? This one I don't remember being quite that knockout. Some of those. I remember there's another one like Can, something like that, from a soundtrack. Not particularly good. In the Wee Small Hours, this one's definitely a solid one. More early, but it's solid. This one I have it a Grassroots cover, but it's Sinatra. Now, what Sinatra it is? Let's see. Let's just find out. It's a Japanese thing. Oh, this is a mono recording. Francis Albert Sinatra and Antonio Carlos Jobim. Ring a Ding Ding. Arrangements and orchestration by Johnny Mandel. So I think that was a good one as well, in my memory. Love is a Kick. You Do Something to Me. My Blue Heaven. There's enough solid ones on here to be another good one. This one my dad played a lot. This is later in his career, but this has the New York, New York that you usually always hear at ball games or wherever. Yeah, it's got some excellent stuff on it. So, well, but of course this is at the end of his career, so he's got all the songs that he's come across over his vast career. It's very good too. But some of the stuff around that time that he was putting out, just some of it just isn't that good. So yeah, you have to be a little careful on some artists. Nice and Easy, and with a guy that's been doing it for 50 years, like it's hard to always be hitting it right. I mean, and I know he had one Strangers in the Night. I think at least that's on that album. He didn't want to take more than one take. He wanted to just get through it. And that Doobie Doobie Doo, I think, is in there. And he did that because he didn't really care for the lyrics and that part so much. So he, to fade out, instead of fading out, he thought this would be good to do. But I think it was a little frustrating to the producer or whoever not to can we take more takes and all that. No, wait, good, that's good, we're done. Singing Along with Me, Swing Along with Me, another I know this is another good one. It's hard to say. Now one more for the road. Let's show some live pictures on the back, so I'm not sure if this is a live or not. Here's just a Sinatra special. So this is just another compilation of Sinatra. Swingin' Lovers, that's another solid one. There's some writing on the back here. I don't know. I doubt it's doesn't look like it's signed by by Frank, but it's got some writing on the back. Come Dance With Me. Come Dance With Me, another solid one. This is Sinatra. This is the one, Strangers in the Night. This one, he like I said, he was going through it kind of, let's get one take. He had some friends there at the session and, trying to impress them and, wanted to just get through it and get back to, relaxing with his pals. The rare Sinatra. Right, day in, day out. I don't think they're all that. Nelson Riddle. This might actually be pretty good. So I don't remember it. So sorry, don't have much more. Swing Easy. A lot of swinging with this guy. But all those ones with a little swing in them are all pretty good. Come Swing With Me. Screen Sinatra. Yeah. The stuff he sang in movies. Come Blow Your Horn. Nelson Riddle. I don't remember this being particularly good, but it's been a while. Francis Edward Sinatra, and Edward K. So this is Duke Ellington? Yeah. Duke Ellington and Francis Albert Sinatra. Come Back to Me, Indian Summer. I might be all right. I don't remember particularly. She Shot Me Down. Now there's one I think is probably weak. Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down. I don't think this one's a strong one. There's another one called like Watertown. I remember that not being very good either. But for the most part, you're pretty safe with Sinatra. Dorsey. That's where you got to start. Tommy Dorsey. Tommy Dorsey with Frank Sinatra. And that's the end of episode 5, mostly Sinatra. And I hope you enjoyed that. And have a nice afternoon, evening, morning. The Champ out.